Welcome aboard the Golden Train for an extraordinary driver's eye journey through the heart of Norway. Filmed from inside the driver's cabin, we leave Åndalsnes and follow the legendary Rauma Railway into the dramatic Romsdalen landscape. Ahead are towering mountains, wild rivers, waterfalls and remarkable railway engineering. This region is also connected with spectacular Mission Impossible filming locations. Sit back and experience Norway from a perspective few travelers ever see.
A couple of minutes on the left-hand side. I can tell you a bit about that. Up until the early 1800s, people of Romsdalen made their living from forestry, agriculture and fishing. In the mid-1800s, the area began to attract foreign wealthy travellers in earnest. The tourists created a demand for transport, food and lodgings, providing opportunities for the people of Romsdalen to make a living from this tourist income. And you can see it now on the left-hand side, just across from that bridge. It's the Horkheim shuttle station for coaching it. You'll get a better view on the way back down. Yeah, carriage traffic became more profitable as travellers paid good money to be transported by horse and later by car up the valley to admire the nature and the beautiful waterfalls. At Horkheim, guests could buy food, get rested horses and a warm bed to sleep in before continuing their journey up and down Romsdalen.
Jeg bare stusser på... Men poenget mitt var på det var akkurat på den 500 meteren at det var en liten dumt.
Railway bridge across the river there. I can tell you a bit about the Rauma line itself. It took 14.5 million working hours to build the line, and at its peak 617 men or navvies, as they're called. It's called Marstein. Coming up on the left-hand side, you'll see the old Marstein station. It started in 1919 and opened in November 1924. The station built into a telegraph operator. And it was actually used as a backdrop in the most recent Mission Impossible build. So you'll see it on the left-hand side now, a large orange station building. Coming up on your left-hand side is a beautiful Corge Chapel. This was originally built in Flatmark in 1797, but it was moved here in 1901 when the parish split up. It's quite a nice little chapel there. Farm on the right hand side now, across the river. It's the old Bremen farm just across the river to the right hand side. And now little corner here, and if you look to the right-hand side and look at the river, you'll see many large boulders scattered through the river. And this is a test of the valley and its extreme geological past. With its high, steep mountainside, Romsdalen is very prone to landslides. Both small and large slides occur here from time to time. Over the years, several farms in the valley have had to move due to the danger of slides or the damage caused by them. In April 1858, a major snow avalanche 2 kilometers, and it's known for its salmon population, and it's attracted fishermen from near and far for generations. It's said there were English sports fishermen in Rauma as early as 1832. The local farmers thought it was pure magic when the sports fishermen could catch salmon with such thin fishing rods and hooks. Traditional fishing equipment such as nets required much more work than yielding little catch. Very atmospheric today with the clouds, and you'll see waterfalls on both sides today. It looks kind of trollish around here, the landscape. Was the first switchback tunnel, so we've actually turned around 180 degrees, so the valley is now on the left-hand side, and you'll get a beautiful view of the Verma waterfall now on the left-hand side once we go past the trees here. And you can look at your map of the switchback tunnels that show you the tunnels we're going through. The old steam trains, due to the steep terrain, it was not possible to follow the European road in the valley. So to gain altitude, it had been built in a big double loop, like a giant corkscrew inside the mountain. We've just passed through the first one, and we're on our way to the longer stab end tunnel now. The Gold Run film, which was on Viaplay, or Guld Transporten in Norwegian. Originally 12 of these built along the Rauma line to serve the old steam trains. There is a remaining water tower at Bjorli, which you can look at later, that put the water on the steam trains. I can show you that later. To your right, in that field there between the trees, you'll see lots of grade cairns from the Iron Age going back 2,000 years. This was a very special place in the landscape for the Iron Age people, and they buried all their chiefs here in large grave cairns.
Det er mye sånn skogsfolk I dag, eller?
See all the
Var turister, eller kanskje?
lumberjacks like cutting trees along the railway lines. That's why we're going a bit slower today, for safety reasons.
Betraktelig mye vann I elva, men
Ja, det er mye. Det er det.
det har gått fort nedover.
Ja.
See it so well today because of the clouds, so you can't actually see the horn on top of the mountain. But it's one of the most famous mountains. Of course, there were no cameras at the time, so naturally, no one believed them. And the feared mountain retained its title as unclimbed. So we're turning a corner now, so the Romsdalshorn Mountain will be on the left-hand side.
As our Golden Train journey comes to an end, we return to Åndalsnes after experiencing the spectacular Rauma Railway from a rare driver's eye perspective. From dramatic mountains and rushing rivers to one of Norway's most legendary railway routes, this has been an unforgettable ride. If you enjoyed the journey, please like, subscribe and share, and join us for more adventures across Norway.